Warning. This is an adult-oriented podcast about really perverse things like communication, consent. Ugh. If you're under 18 and looking for answers to questions about sex and kink, please visit scarletteen.com. For the dude bro listeners out there, my boys! This is nerdy shit. Fuck off.
Somebody help that poor submissive!
Look, up there in the sky! It's a bird!
It's a plane?
Is that a flogger? Someone's gotta be having a good time.
As the kink signal shines brightly in the night sky, we know that there is fuckery afoot.
What kind of fucking town is this?
No worries, as they've listened to the Gotham press beforehand, so all will be safe, sane, and consensual.
Well, that's reassuring.
Right?
Yeah, but what's the Gotham press?
What is the Gotham press, you ask?
It's about time you tell us, don't you think?
Well, I'll let the Cape Crusaders themselves educate you on that. In our town, right here in little old Bakersfield? Why, lordy, will wonders never cease. You are now listening to the world-famous Gotham Press podcast.
I'll drink to that.
Oh, plastic.
Hey, what the fuck?
hell?
It's...
The fuck?
I don't have any more scotch.
We can't, but you could have put it in your scotch
God.
glass.
I could have got more scotch. I have scotch.
Now make it clean.
Okay. Clink, clink, clink.
Second
first of the day. No.
Never second of the day.
Never. It's always the first.
Shut your whore mouth.
Holy hell. Oh.
I love being a dirty whore.
So, listeners, these are the drunks I work with. Welcome back to the Gotham Press, everybody.
Hello, listeners. We're so glad to be back.
Apparently, we've started. Hi, listeners.
We have an unknown.
We do have an unknown with the
God.
plastic cup.
No, yes.
Red Solo Cup.
I fill you up.
Oh my God, I hate myself a little bit more right now for starting that song. Hi, guest. Who are you?
I am Joker Nose.
Hey, Joker, how you doing?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you for the invitation.
What do you know, Joker?
Everything.
Ooh, it's going to be a fun podcast.
You know why?
Huh.
Because Joker knows.
Do you know why it was 4 inches but only 2 could go in?
Because somebody can't do math.
No, because Captain's just that shallow.
What?
I'm just going to let all of this go today because Greedy's got issues.
Let's not be mean to Greedy or Awesome today. Let's just be nice to everybody.
Okay.
Didn't
All right.
we do that for an episode before?
You
did.
did, and I didn't like it. I listened to
And
it.
here we are again at your command. Hey, be nice to each other.
No, don't be. Well, because
Nobody's
then
gonna want to hear this.
I'm going to be mean to you guys because you guys have
What?
both rubbed off on me.
Greedy?
Not rubbed on to me.
Greedy? Have we been rubbing on her?
I am reminded of the scene where you were wearing your puppy ears and you found her leg.
What the hell?
What?
In your dreams, mister?
Maybe.
Okay.
Why are you dreaming of me?
Rubbing off on her. I mean, that's
Wait, he was being a puppy?
rubbing off on your
Rubbing
leg.
off on my leg. You were humping my leg?
Yeah.
I guess I was, but I'm still wondering why is Greedy dreaming of me?
Don't argue with it. Just go with
Wait, he's dreaming of us.
This is true.
it. Technically, it was Noctur and Lala.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I understand now.
An elf and a
Halfling.
halfling. That's hot.
Oh, I thought so. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm into such weird things. Perversions.
Perversions.
All right. Patreons. We want to thank you.
Patrons?
Patreon.
Patron.
Patrons
Patrons.
of Patreon.
Patreon is the
Patrons of
website.
Patreon.
Patreon.com/Gotham Press Podcast.
Yeah.
You
Technically, they're patrons of the Gotham Press podcast.
Yes, they are patrons of the Gotham Press Podcast.
I'm still learning. This is what how many of this have
15.
I done? Really?
Yeah.
No, it has not been 15.
That's my favorite number.
Is it?
It is. Anything with 5 in it, favorite number.
Good to know.
Yeah. 5, 15, 55,
13 for me.
13.
13. Lucky 13. Always has been.
When I was a kid, I was a soccer player. All years that I played, except for one, I was number 13. It was not by choice. It was just irony of the situation.
Just irony.
Just irony.
What are you doing on your computer?
I'm getting into our Patreon and Podbean.
So here's
stuff.
what happens. He put his phone down and brought his whole computer
I
now.
know, and I do have my crop, and I am not afraid to use it.
Threaten me with a good time.
Well, today I wore fishnets for you guys, but you can't see because they're under the table.
Don't worry. What we'll do is we'll take a picture of just your legs
Yeah?
so the listeners can all see.
Nice. I like that. Let's do it after the show.
All right.
As Joker leans over and looks under the table.
Yes, because I can do that.
Yeah, and my dress rode up just enough. It's
Just
that
enough.
perfect, like, little bit of flesh, little bit of lace, then fishnets.
We like it.
There's not enough light, greedy, so he's going to crawl under the table and do it right now.
He did.
Oh.
He did. Listeners, I work with such perverted people.
Oh, we love you, Lala. Thank you for being here.
Oh, I love you guys. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. Yep, it's true. So, awesome.
Yes.
I noticed in the show notes there's some dumb article about headphone jack ejaculation or
Headphone
something.
jack ejaculation.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah. Dead headphone jacks.
Right. So that was the story that I saw. We all know what the headphone jack is on like a phone, on the computer, on things like that, right?
Right.
Certainly hope we do.
The Galaxy phones, the Samsung phones, those were the last real holdout as far as phones still having that 3.5 headphone jack. And on their next note, I believe, they are getting rid of it finally.
What are we going to do?
We're going to be forced to get into Bluetooth headphones.
Oh.
Yep. All Bluetooth, or they will have a adapter for the upcoming phone.
The adapter dongle that doubles as a charger and a 3.5mm jack, just because fuck the people that buy our product.
Here's just one more little cable you have to keep track of.
That's why a
And
lot
it
of
can
people
break,
hated
and
it.
you have to buy another one, and it can break again. You'll have to buy another one.
And it's all this small.
Yes.
Yeah. I have those cable munchers. Have you seen them? They're like little animals, and you put them on the end of your cable so that it doesn't fray where it connects to the plug-in part.
I need some of those.
Yeah. I bought some generic ones at the Five Below store,
Okay.
and they don't fit my particular cord, so I had to just cram it on there and then super glue it. Yeah. But it's cute, and they work. And they're cute.
And they're cute.
That's the highlight, is they're cute.
What kind of animal did you get?
I got shark and alligator.
A shark and an alligator?
Did you ask for consent?
Before jamming things in?
I am micromanager Lala. I can do whatever I want.
Whoa. That is not consent, ma'am.
Unless it's approved CNC.
This is true.
Let's just go with it was.
So what she's saying, she took their silence for consent.
Right?
I don't think that's usually how it goes.
And then I gagged it with my cord.
To make sure the consent cannot be revoked.
Exactly.
And superglued it.
I am so
And
smart.
super glued, yeah.
Right? It will never get away.
I am so scared.
Right? Okay, guess what I saw today?
What'd you see?
I saw are you done with the jack off talk? I think
I don't think we were any of us were talking about jack off talk.
well,
but
you know, the jack of all phones.
the
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 jack-
headphone jacks.
Yeah. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood is having a movie. And so I saw the trailer today.
Yes.
And it's really cute.
Tom Hanks is playing Mr. Rogers.
Yes! Did you see the trailer?
Yes.
Yeah. Looks good, huh?
It does.
It's very warm and happy. And
I mean, wasn't Fred Rogers?
yes, he was all about making people happy.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you watch the trailer?
I'd seen the trailer like a week when it initially came out. I saw it. I'd have to watch it again. But from what I saw, I'm definitely going to have to catch that one.
Yeah. I don't know if that I want to go to a movie to pay the money for it, but definitely when it comes to Netflix or Prime.
I'm kind of excited to see it too. I got to see Fred Rogers live at the the Festival of Roses Parade back in 2008, 2009.
Wow.
I want to say it was 2009, New Year's Day.
Yeah. So who all watched the Rogers Neighborhood?
Show of hands, kids.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
The
oh wait,
Rogers.
the podcast.
Wait, what's it called again? I can't remember.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Yeah, that.
Did you watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
I did.
Are you sure you
I
did?
did.
I'm the oldest one here. I grew up on it.
We all grew up on it. The man was on TV forever.
I love when he goes to the closet and he says, "Oh, damn, someone stole my sneakers."
I don't think he says
Did you see
damn.
that episode?
No, I did not.
Yeah,
It might have been.
I'm kind of glad I didn't.
It might have been on Saturday Night Live.
I think it probably
That's probably
was.
SNL skit.
It was good.
Jeez.
he was a very good man.
Yes.
Indeed.
So, Joker, you're not from here.
Absolutely not.
Where do you reside?
He's not from
Where
this
did you
table.
reside?
He's not from this recording studio, no.
Yeah, you came from far away.
I came from Tennessee.
Tennessee. Listeners, can you hear that hot accent? Talk some more.
I moved here, got married, and I moved here, and now I'm part of my new family here in Bakersfield.
Yeah, you fit right in.
Yes, I do.
You do.
I feel very warm here.
Yay.
That's because it's Bakersfield.
That's true.
Glad you caught it.
106 today, I think.
I remember I got in my car the other day, and when I initially turned on my car, there's a little thermometer that pops up. It read 121. I was like, oh no. Now, no, my car had been sitting in the sun baking, so the thermometer was a little bit off. By the time my car started to cool down some, it went to the right temperature, but man.
I remember the worst thermometer reading I ever saw in a car, 157. And it
Was it
just
here?
Yes, it was here. Just like you, it had been sitting in the sun from sunrise until about 3 p.m. And that particular day, it was like 117 degrees outside. So,
Ouch.
yeah, it was bad.
Listeners, I want you to understand that we deal with this heat for your entertainment. Love us!
Thank goodness for central air.
They didn't need to hear all that. As far as they know, we are, dying.
We're
here.
in a shack outside, a tin shack.
We're suffering for our art.
We're sweating. My makeup is rolling down. It's not attractive.
Well, here's what happens. Me and Greedy are sweating like stuck pigs.
While sparkling.
Yes, just like sparkling amazingly.
Yeah, where's the glitter? I love that look.
What look is that?
That I'm going to kill you. Don't ever mention glitter in my presence again.
We do not discuss podcast herpes.
Podcast herpes? I don't think the podcast has
Craft
herpes.
Craft herpes.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have a friend that went to Vegas last week and it was 121. And I personally have been to Laughlin and it was 122.
Wow.
Yeah. And when you have to park far and then walk across the basically tarmac to get back into the casino, whew, it's
These
crazy.
all seem like things that I avoid by staying in the house with air conditioning.
How hot does it get in Tennessee?
Tennessee, the hottest it ever got when I was there was 103.
No, not the heat. The heat index.
No, that was the heat. That was the actual temperature. Humidity was down that day, so
Oh,
it got up.
Okay.
What kills us in Tennessee is the humidity. So
Oh, yeah.
when I was moving here, everybody's like, but it's a dry heat. Well, here is my opinion about dry heat. The only difference between dry heat and humidity heat, I can breathe in dry heat, but I'm still dying of freaking dehydration and everything. Humidity, you can't breathe. That's the only difference.
Well, my big joke when I initially moved out here was that, hey, I can go outside and it's super hot and it's horrible, but if I go in the shade, the heat doesn't follow me. Back when I was living in a place with humidity, it's you go inside with the air conditioning out there, the heat sticks to you and doesn't let go.
From my vantage point, I'm so sorry to interrupt you guys. Greedy is, I don't know what he's doing, but it really looks like he's wanking his Yankee or yanking his wanky.
Wanking his Yankee.
Wanking his Yankee. Yes.
Mr. Sala.
From now on, your junk is now called Yankee.
Okay, so that is about to become a new.
That's what I was about to say. We need to make that a fetish.
Wanking your Yankee. Yeah.
Fetishes.
So what are you doing under the table over there, Greedy?
Wanking my Yankee.
All right.
While
Don't get it on anything.
while podcasting.
Well, that
So
is
he's multitasking.
multitasking.
It's talent.
Guys
It's
can't
hardcore
multitask
talent.
generally.
Wait, what?
What?
Right, yeah, so they can't.
We can't multitask?
Have you ever watched me sing?
Have I watched you sing?
seen.
I have. Wait, I have a question though. Was it you who was asking mathematical questions to your submissive while you were beating her?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
That was phenomenal. Because I can't think.
That's kind of the point, I believe.
What that does for my submissive is it slowly brings her out of her subspace. That way, it's not a full-on drop when I take her off the cross or bench, whatever we're using at the time. It's just something that calms her down and eases her out of the space.
That calms her down?
It does.
That would make me so frantic. Like, 4 plus 9, I don't know.
Well, the thing
13.
The thing is, it's not a right or a wrong answer. It's just the fact that she's having to come back to reality, go back into subspace, come back to reality, go back to subspace. And it just eases everything out.
That is so cool. I actually like being asked questions when I'm in subspace because I can't answer.
Really?
I do. Yeah.
Duly noted.
Yeah, it makes you, it makes me frantic and excited because, you know, if you can't answer the question properly, then what's going to happen? Right? Maybe your hair is going to get pulled. Maybe, you know, face is going to get in your face yelling at you to tell the answer.
Who knows what other things may happen.
So for me, that would excite me more than to bring me out of subspace. So,
Well, that would be discussed in negotiations.
yeah.
Hey, I like the fact that you brought that up because that is our word for this episode. Negotiation.
All right.
Irony.
I'll win!
You win.
What do you win?
I don't know yet.
Not my llama. Lucy Furry cannot go with you.
Lucy Furry Llama. Huh.
Lucy Furry Llama. Yeah. Greedy, what are you doing over there all busy in your computer?
I'm going through our social media stuff.
Why are you doing that right now?
Engage with us, mister.
Because this is what I wanted.
Does that hurt? Oh my god. Does it help you Yankee your wanky? Or wanky your Yankee?
He's wanking his Yankee.
Oh, God.
Whoa, hold on. The table's moving.
All right, Joker, what's your favorite thing about this community? This group here?
The openness between the people that are members of this community. It feels like home. It really does. There's not a lot of backbiting or backstabbing going on in the community, and you feel like a family because you're in this together.
Yeah. Did you feel like there was a long transition before you were accepted, before you made friends, or was it kind of wham bam, I'm in and I suddenly have 80 friends?
Well, Greedy was actually one of the first people I met when I first came into the community, and
I'm sorry.
just visiting.
I am too.
I'm not. No regrets. But me and him stayed in contact between Tennessee and here. So me and him kind of stayed in contact and everything. So when I came back, it was like, hey, I'm back. He's like, welcome back.
Good times.
Yeah, and then everybody else started flocking around me. So
Were you in a community back where you came from?
I was.
The look I'm getting is, all right, and that's the end of that.
No, I do not care to share any of my opinions or non-satisfactory opinions about the community in Tennessee.
Understood.
Okay.
Well, we're glad you're here. And listeners, if you have not met Joker, he's hot as F.
Well, thank you.
And his bride is as well.
But what they're not telling you, listeners, is the three people sitting at this table are hotter than me.
Whatever.
Is there another person?
Just you.
Oh, the look he's giving you, awesome.
I think there's going to be something fun tonight.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Chicka chicka wow wow.
It's priceless to see awesome blush.
Wait, I blush?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
You can blush.
You're red.
You're flushed.
Yeah,
We'll go with
really.
that. Whoop.
I think this is reception.
You know what? He's never probably looked in the mirror when he's been embarrassed.
I get embarrassed.
Have you ever?
Oh, I don't hit the table. The listeners don't like that.
Listeners,
As Greedy opens up a can.
let us know if you like all these background noises.
Greedy, is that a can of whoop ass? Put it away.
Or no, use it on me.
I'll open a can on ya. You would have to ask my mistress. I don't Have we ever played like that? We haven't.
You and I?
Yeah.
No, I've
We've
only
not.
I've only whacked your ass. You've never touched mine.
Yanked
Well,
wanked my Yankee.
I've never wanked your Yankee either, but I have spanked you a few million times.
A couple few million.
Those were fun times.
They were fun times.
So, Joker, you come to this community. You come to me on the day of... No, sorry.
Wow.
Are you not entertained?
Ow. That was horrible.
Well, being
The
that
mic
he
attacked
just
me.
butchered Godfather, which happens to be one of my favorite movies.
Shame
Shame on you.
I butcher lots of things. I'm a horrible person. Do you not know that yet?
I
Is that
butcher
what the-
meat.
Is that what the body parts in your room are for? Oh,
They don't need to know that.
that's why you always have a mound of clothes on
Come
your
on.
bed to hide the
You-
body parts.
You know very well everybody has a bucket full of hands.
Get out of my closet.
The question I was going to ask, Joker. So we haven't officially given the rundown to you. What do you identify as, sir?
Can you repeat that question?
What do you identify as?
Can you use that in a sentence?
I'm a cisgender male. I am heteroflexible. And I am a dominant and a sadist.
So you enjoy just putting your submissive in pain.
I enjoy putting anyone in pain.
Nothing from either of you?
Crickets.
I was like, nothing from either of you? Is it
they've,
just me?
They've seen my scenes.
Yes. So this gentleman to my right.
Is he
was-
gentle?
He had someone on a spanking bench, and I won't mention names, but he was hitting so hard. She was flying forward like I felt like the whole horse was gonna topple back over head or
Head over feet?
yes, so hard, and she was giggling like crazy. It was not your bride, but that was the first scene I saw you play, and I actually had to leave the room because it was so hard. But she liked it, so it was good
It was.
for you guys,
It was consensual.
not for me.
Know your own limits.
Unfortunately,
That's-
you have the
I have limits.
luxury of walking away from such a scene if you don't like it, which is what anybody that doesn't like a scene should do. Don't bitch and complain about somebody else's scene. Walk the fuck away.
Right? I was glad to see it because I've never seen anything like it. And also I learned that would never be something that I could do because I am a wuss. Yeah.
But you are the micromanager.
Right.
Micromanagers aren't wuss.
Usually I'm the top. So on TV anyways.
On TV.
Yeah, I play a top on TV.
I want to know what channel this is on so I can see it.
I know. Well, actually, tonight at 8,
HBO.
there will be an episode in our local dungeon being filmed with Brad of Steel and myself.
Oh.
Silence?
Greedy's looking confused.
Who's the cameraman?
It's hidden cameras.
Okay. So they don't know about them yet then.
Well, now they do.
Good.
I mean, it's
Well,
being,
these people here do, but
it's being
you know.
filmed for TV because, I'm only a top on TV. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, these people will know in a couple weeks.
so listen, here's my premise for this because, like I said, I'm not really a top. I just play one on TV. So I'm going to have Brad of Steel on the horse, and I'm going to ask him to tell me a fairy tale,
Oh.
right? So as he's telling me the fairy tale, I'm going to be spanking him with various paddles. And maybe I'll ask for Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So anytime he says bear, I'm going to just wail on him really hard with like one hit. Every time he says Goldilocks, like maybe 3 to 5 really hard hits, but in between just
Little ones.
just little ones. But every time he says certain words, I'm just going to nail.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Lala. I have somewhere I'm going with this, so bear with me.
Okay.
Bear.
Bend over.
No.
I would love to see.
First
Do you like that idea? Okay.
First of all, listeners, if you aren't a patron yet, we understand $1 is a lot. But when you have that dollar, by all means, please come and support us here for the Gotham Press Podcast. Because then you can join our Discord and check out Lala's new room.
Oh, is that only for patrons?
Well, it's not. Well, it's for anybody that gets our Discord, and our Discord is mostly for our patrons.
I didn't know that. See, I learn something every day.
Well, I'm happy you know now.
Have you been reading The Room?
I have not been reading The Room.
Oh, that's okay.
I have.
off.
You have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't hit all of it yet, but
It's pretty light right now.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to get heavy.
I see it having great potential.
Yeah.
You guys, the listeners don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, share. Sorry.
No, you guys. I haven't read, remember?
Oh, okay. So somehow I requested a role play room and it magically appeared, and it is called Lala's Room of Wonders. And so my elfish self and other characters have been in there creating this room and this atmosphere and this
Other mythical and mystical beings.
hot feeling between actually a former guest and myself. Have been hitting it off. There's this tension, this sexual tension, and I'm really excited to see where it goes.
I have a feeling that one of your fellow co-hosts is going to appear and contribute.
And
That's all I'm gonna
steal
say.
the elf away, maybe? Wait, fellow
You'll have to find out.
You?
It could be me. It could be him.
Will it be God, or will it be one of his sheeple?
No,
You will have to
mispronounced
find
it.
out.
It's
God.
God.
God,
God.
whatever.
Hey, before we go any further, Joker, black or white?
Gray.
Nope. Gotta be black or white.
Black.
Black. So, what you've just been handed is a blank Cards Against Humanity card and a Sharpie. So, your task, should you choose to accept it, is make a question, a fill-in-the-blank style question for our games. Game night is coming up in 3 weeks, so we'll be playing this card at that game night. End of the podcast, we'll read it out to the listeners. Sometime between now and then, get that done, okay?
All right. I will do that.
Cool.
So, Greedy, that's in 3 weeks. What's happening tonight?
Tonight, well, we have orientation, we have a party. Up in Fresno is the TGIF Luau.
Another
A
luau?
lot of stuff happens.
Hey,
Hey,
last night was the lifestyle discussion. How did that go?
Lifestyle discussion had some really, really great chat. We actually implemented a new rule a couple weeks back where you couldn't talk about the exact same thing that somebody else had already talked about, and you were limited to 3 minutes. So people have actually been getting answers. So it's been going good.
That's great.
I've actually got the show notes if you'd like a copy of them.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
The show notes?
Yeah.
Or the lifestyle
Cliff
notes.
Cliff notes.
Okay, wait, really quick. Going back to my scene with
Yeah.
Brad of Steel. Do you guys have any other ideas? Because I just want to throw him off, like totally throw him off. And I'm not a top, so I need a little bit of advice. And our listeners might enjoy hearing how your guys' brains
Well,
work.
that really depends on Brad of Steel's play style, because honestly, I don't know what his play style is.
I don't either, but we're not talking about his. I'm the top. It's my play style.
Okay. So
I don't know your play style as a top.
I don't have one, so give me some advice.
do you have a strap on?
No.
Okay.
What are your limits as a top?
I don't know.
Well, let's try this way. What are your limits as a bottom?
No electrical, no blood, no needles, no food, no bathroom stuff.
Okay. So all that's automatically out the door.
Yep.
Now it's a matter of working around what's left. What do you enjoy?
I don't know. Okay, this is a boring discussion. Let's talk about something else.
Oh, because it's suddenly about you? It's okay.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear about me.
Well, I was going
Greedy?
to say put a strap on and,
Scare the crud out of
scare
him?
the crap out of him. Yeah.
I mean, if I had a dildo or something, that would be fun.
You don't have a dildo?
I don't think I have one in my toy bag. I have
Okay.
I have butt plugs, but
That would work.
he might like that. I'm not
Never
using
know.
my butt plug on him. That's my butt plug.
Okay, so
Joker, this is what happens. We just kind of devolve into whatever.
you can
I'm
always
enjoying it.
do a mind fuck, a blindfold mind fuck.
Uh-huh.
I won't go into too much detail on the air, but rest assured, he'll think it's one thing and it'll be something completely different, but his mind is... But...
Like a piece of ice?
Also,
you could do that.
Also,
yes.
Greedy, you can go into detail on the air because
It's
this episode won't come up until much later.
Yeah, like 2 weeks, I think.
I could. I understand that, but I don't want to give away my secret.
Because as you guys informed me, I need to learn how podcasts work.
Yes, you do. You're learning. Good
All
job.
right.
Well done, proud
Joker,
of you.
tell us a story. Tell us something that you really like to do in the dungeon. Or in your bedroom. Ooh, sexy time. Or in the shower.
Oh.
Or...
Wow, that's getting way out there.
What's your favorite sex position?
Favorite sex position?
Yeah, that's a good one, right?
That is.
All of them.
You
No,
enjoy
actually,
sex.
I enjoy making people my personal pretzel.
My favorite sex position is all the time.
Knuckle bump. All right. No, okay.
I
Sex
wanted to
position.
fist
That's an
ya.
easy question. Sex position.
I just told you. I like taking people that don't think they can be that flexible, and I flex them that way anyways, and I fuck the hell out of them.
Contortionist.
I need to wipe the drool off my face. Sorry.
So you're going to taste things coming off your kneecap.
Wow.
I can get my legs over my head.
And
Also,
you'll see
duly
them
noted.
twice.
I'll see them twice?
Over your head, wrapped around, ankles in front of your face.
Be like, suck your toe.
No. Okay, that's a no too.
Yeah,
Right,
she
feet.
doesn't. She
No.
doesn't do.
No
feet.
foot stuff.
Oh, see, I have a major foot fetish. So
Oh,
You
yeah.
like to look at feet or you like to touch feet?
I will suck a toe like a penis. I don't care.
Wow.
Yes.
See, I've never had that done. And I guess if I had just had like a foot,
Sucking your toe?
I don't think I've ever had anyone suck my toe. So I,
As our live studio audience.
yeah,
Chimes
no, really,
in.
no. I remember in high school I was in a hot tub with a lot of people, and someone grabbed my toe. They had been sucking someone else's toe, and they grabbed my toe, and I was like, nope, and I pulled my toe away. But I was very Molly Mormon at the time, so that was
Yes,
scary.
Molly Mormon.
Yeah. Okay, back to you, Joker. What's your favorite thing to do in the dungeon?
Beat some ass.
With what? What kind of implements do you like? You have your own, so share with the listeners what you have done.
I am pretty decent at flogging. I will never call myself a master because I always enjoy learning more and more. I enjoy canes. I build my own. So I know pretty much the impact that's going to come off of them. I get creative as I build my own canes.
Okay, are you calling those drum things a cane? Because that's not a cane in my eye.
It's a type of cane.
That's not a cane. I mean, a cane is a bamboo stick,
Yes.
generally. But you can keep yours in your back pocket.
Yes.
And they're short, like not even 12 inches.
It's 30. I
And
made
you-
it 30 because
It's not the size that counts.
I know, but a cane, when you say cane, people think of bamboo.
of the Scottish canes and things like that.
Right.
Hey, Joker. You make your own toys, and you enjoy making your toys, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Have we asked you about possibly doing something for our giveaway for
I
this
think we
quarter?
have.
We haven't.
You have, and actually, it's in production as we speak.
We did?
Yes.
What,
When
what,
did
where,
that
where we...
I probably did.
Yes,
Ass.
Captain Awesome made sure he asked me during a dominant discussion group when me
Oh,
and him
yes.
was the only two that showed up. So all dominants out there, please start coming to our dominant discussion groups.
Please do.
I did not see that memo, and for that matter, we're putting TPS reports on top of all of our packages now. So
TPS
if you could just go ahead and do that, that would be great.
I don't know. They're talking nerd crap, I'm sure.
Oh, have you ever
Sure.
seen-
Somebody will laugh.
Have you ever seen the movie?
One of our audience members laughed.
Yes. Have you ever seen the movie Office Space?
No.
Oh, another one that you need to see.
Wait, a movie or
Yes.
it's
Movie.
a series?
movie.
Nope.
Not the
Not
office.
the office.
Okay.
Office,
Office
space.
All right.
Yes.
No, haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've never really watched The Office. I think I've seen maybe 2 episodes at most.
I've seen a couple episodes and a whole bunch of little clips. The little clips really have my attention. The episodes, eh.
I think it would have been better with Steve Colbert playing.
Oh,
Lead part.
God.
Okay, back to your toys. We need a different name than cane. Because you called them something else when...
I call them Geminis.
It's a bundle of sticks.
Geminis?
Geminis. It's like a drumstick, but it's a bunch of dowels glued together. They're very thuddy, where mostly canes are very stingy.
Oh, so it's like lightning sticks and thunder rods and like that?
Don't you
I
have...
get trouble with them.
Don't you have some sort of like a PVC with the cap on it on the ends as well?
That's not me.
That's not... Yeah.
Are you confusing people and their toys?
No, I think because I don't get up close and personal, because we don't do that in our dungeon.
Right. Don't get too close or you will get hit.
I haven't looked at them, but you have like colored... They're painted or something around the top, so it makes it look like a PVC cap.
Out of curiosity, did you bring them with you today?
I did.
Could we have somebody go retrieve one?
All
She's
right.
on her way.
Okay.
Okay, so now we get to have it in hand, and we might be able to, post a picture of it and give a better description.
So while that's happening, he just said that he gets very tribal with it.
Yes.
Yes, and it's true. It's pretty awesome to watch. It's like he's drumming on human flesh, which is hot. Yeah.
Everybody has to have their own instrument, and that happens to be mine.
Yeah.
The ass?
The ass is the
The
instrument.
ass, the shoulders,
The body.
the back.
The body.
Okay.
Hey.
And I use it as a warm up. But if once my submissive is warmed up, or my bottom, whoever I'm playing with, is warmed up, then I can get very sadistic with those.
Hey, awesome. We've never asked you these questions.
Which questions?
What's your favorite sex position?
Yes.
All right. And what is your favorite thing to do in the dungeon? Do you have a favorite instrument, implement, a piece of apparatus?
So as far as I'm concerned, I am 100% knowledgeable that I'm still learning lots of things. Mm-hmm. So I'm up for trying most things. What I like for the most part currently is I always enjoy flogging because it's a good buildup.
Okay.
And from there, barehanded spanking. So I enjoy that. I enjoy using rods. I enjoy using the little fucker.
Ugh.
Because it's fun. I mean, it doesn't hurt me at all. So it's great.
I know.
And it leaves such great marks.
Yeah. All right, Greedy. When you're topping someone, what's your favorite implement of destruction?
I would say Florentine floggers. My mistress has a couple that are pink,
I
so
love
naturally
those.
they don't hurt.
I love those, right?
Because pink toys don't hurt. Oh, look, more pink toys.
They're not pink. Oh, they are pink. Oh.
Pink.
Okay, so what listeners, we just got handed a whole grip of toys, and they are exactly as described, but wow, these look...
Do you have your toys, any picture of your toys on your profile?
No, I do not.
Do you mind if we take photos to show the listeners?
Absolutely not.
Oh my gosh. Don't touch the ends. Oh, because...
Pokey.
Okay, so what I'm holding right now are metal shish kebab skewers.
Yes.
And there's probably a dozen of them, and they're all taped together and sharp and pokey on one end, but also very cane-like. Wow, that looks harsh.
Dude, we could work on the presentation on those and...
Absolutely. That was first attempt, but they're still working.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
I'm not going to say they aren't working. Those look fun.
This one here. This one, okay, there's like 30 little wooden shish kebab
Bamboo
skewers.
skewers.
They're all bundled at the end, but the tips are flayed. And so
But
it makes a good
just the
noise.
tip.
It's just the tip.
Just the tip.
But yeah, like this could be, yeah, we can talk about it after the show. No, these are great. We'll take pictures so you guys can see what we're talking about.
As I accidentally hit the mic.
Did you look at these? Did you want to touch anything? Okay.
Well, I've handled a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
And the ones I am making for the giveaway are going to be just done plain. That way you all can, whoever wins them, can put your own touches to them and make them yours.
I'm going to talk to you about that after we finish recording, because the giveaway now has a theme.
It's a great theme. Yeah.
Should we go ahead and tell...
I'm trying to think of something I can do to contribute, and I have an idea. So
should we tell the listeners what the actual
Nah.
theme is? Just
Vampire teeth.
vampire teeth. No, that's hard because I have to take an impression. And
I was thinking vampire gloves, but
Oh, we know someone who makes vampire gloves.
do we?
Yes.
Do
Yes,
we?
we do.
Missa.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
out
not
of
aware of
Fresno.
that.
Yes. She made me
Sugar.
a pair. Sugar.
Out of our living room.
You make them as well? Oh.
I need a pair.
Well, we need a pair.
We'll chat with you.
Okay. So let's get back to you, Greedy. We were talking about you like the Florentine floggers in pink because they don't hurt. So you can do that to anybody and it won't hurt them. That's fantastic. Just like these dowel contraptions with the pink tape won't hurt.
Obviously, they won't hurt
They won't
because
hurt
they're
at all
pink.
because they're pink. What is your favorite sexual position?
I don't know the name for it, but I like. Well, there's two of them really.
Rusty Venture.
What, say that one more time.
It was a joke.
Rusty Venture.
Greedy got it.
One of my
listeners
favorites-
that watch the Venture Brothers, they understand.
One of my favorites is just a semi-plane missionary, her laying on her back, but with her legs bent over up toward her head. Other one is her on her side, the leg on the bed, like just straight out, upper leg kind of bent over and put up on my shoulder, and I can grab her arm, use her for leverage, and
Wow. Okay. I have
Yeah,
to see that
it's-
one. I'm
yeah.
not sure I know,
I know
that
exactly
one.
what he's talking about.
he knows what I'm talking about.
I don't think I know that one.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Aw, I'm a loser.
It's okay.
Well,
Don't worry.
I'm sure somebody will volunteer to show you.
Don't worry, Lala. I'll help you out.
We have several volunteers in the room right now. Hey, we have another volunteer.
Wow. It's
Does
just
anybody
because
not volunteer?
It's just because I'm dressed up, right?
No.
I got the fishnets and the.
That helps, but that's not
Makeup.
the reason.
I'd just like
Right.
to point out that nobody in this room said they don't volunteer to show you.
Okay, well they can show me, but
On you.
Demo.
all right.
All right, we have consent. Okay. So, Lala,
Yes.
what is your favorite sex position?
Probably doggy style or standing up bent over something or
So you like it from behind.
yeah.
Okay.
I like it from the front too with my legs up, my feet up by my ear. Like it's real deep and makes me scream. I like that deep, screamy pound. Yeah.
So, question that I'm sure everybody's wondering about.
Yeah.
Especially our former guest that is off representing Bakersfield somewhere in some contest or another. Butt stuff?
Butt stuff. What about butt stuff?
Into butt stuff?
I like butt stuff.
All right, she likes butt stuff.
Captain or butt stuff?
Not butt stuff for me.
No butt stuff for you?
Wait, you don't like to
Giving, not receiving, or
I'm
just not at all?
I'm into giving. I'm not into receiving butt
Ah,
stuff.
Okay. Joker,
I'm working on that one.
you're working on that one.
working on giving or receiving?
Receiving, I'm taking one for the team. I'm getting into it.
So does your bride have a strap on?
She does.
She does.
She does.
And
She's blushing.
her blush tells me that she's really into this, but just closeted into this, yes?
Oh,
She's taking one for herself and trying to get over it.
Okay,
she
so
knows-
the nod, that was an enthusiastic, yes, I'm going to hide now.
Now it's consent.
Well, if she can take it, she can give it.
Bravo.
nice. That's very fair of you. I had a
Hold on, did everybody hear that giggle?
I'm going to amplify that.
greedy butt stuff.
Hell yes.
Wait, giving and receiving.
Hell yes.
All right.
I don't have a whole lot of opportunity to give, but
I've never given.
oh, shame.
But I know.
One of my favorite things, especially about the longer sessions with my mistress when she's giving, is she complains about her muscles being sore from the thrusting
thrusting.
action, and it totally validates my feelings
What?
because I get sore from thrusting into her for.
You do?
Oh yeah, when you go for like an hour and a half, yeah, you tend to get sore, even if you're well conditioned. Lance fucking Armstrong, the one testicled man from Tour de France, he gets sore every single night.
Is that
What the-
before or
what the
after
heck?
steroids?
Yes. My point is, professional athletes get sore with what they do. So,
Sex?
So you're a professional fucker?
oh, I'm sure. No, I'm not a professional. Wow.
Awesome. Do you get sore when you thrust overly too much?
It all depends on positions, and there are a lot of factors going to. But if it's just straight, just in, out, back, forth. Yeah, you get tired after a while.
I enjoy the sex that I have to go to a masseuse the day after.
Yep.
Wow.
Fortunately, I have a masseuse here part-time.
I've partook in that masseuse.
Oh my God.
Is that the right
Hands
word?
are
I partook.
magic.
I've
Partaken.
felt the hands.
I have offered my flesh to his miracle workers. His phalanges.
Phalanges. That's disturbing.
Getting back to butt stuff, though.
Yes. Butt
So-
stuff and masticating.
Yes. So, any of the men out there that are afraid to try it, those who have never had a prostate orgasm, you have no idea what you're missing.
I would just like to point out for all of our listeners that micromanager Lala is pointing directly at Captain Awesome.
I'm getting the stink eye, though. You should not have shared that.
My thing is this: like, I've tried butt stuff
Hey.
before. It's just not for me.
Oh, you
May
have?
I
Yeah.
ask a
Oh.
favor of your
well, you didn't
submissive,
say
please?
that.
Would you please go... actually,
Sorry.
come on over
you,
here.
You didn't say that.
It's okay. It's all right.
You've tried it.
Yes, I have tried butt stuff a couple of times, and it's just not for me.
With another man, or with fingers, or with a butt plug, or with like a toy?
With women and with fingers usually, and it's just not for me.
Huh. All right, then.
I mean, I used to be like, you know what? I will try it to see if I like it. I tried it. It wasn't for me.
Well, maybe you just didn't try it with the right person.
Really greedy.
I volunteer as tribute. I need a strap on.
What?
Stat.
Wow.
Well, I have one if my mistress will allow
No.
it, but we need a different dildo for it.
I know.
You could
It's
you
okay.
could use her strap on with no problem.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's okay.
But the tool itself.
Greedy, what are you being handed?
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. He's unpackaging a box. And it's...
So, a couple weeks back, we went down to Los Angeles as a podcast.
Yes, we did.
And we saw the Perverted podcast. And then after that, we went to a place called
The Pleasure
Chest.
Chest.
Actually, I just
And-
realized, did we ever actually say what we did at Perverted Podcast?
I don't think we did.
I think I mentioned that I was trying to take your picture while you were interviewing, but I don't think we said, oh, by the way, Awesome was being interviewed on Perverted Podcast.
Also, yes, please, listeners, go listen to Perverted Podcast. I am on the episode Threesomes Cure Things.
Threesomes Cure Things.
They do. But anyway, after that podcast, we went to Pleasure Chest, and I got a couple of toys. One of them was a prostate massager because the one that my mistress and I had before was damaged. I don't know how it got damaged, but keep your toys safe
Was
because
it
they're fucking expensive.
In your room.
Was it in your butt?
Was it in your room?
Yes.
That's how it got damaged.
No.
That's
Wow.
Oh, by the way, I
That's
think
messed
we
up.
were talking last week about your room and what a mess it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in today, and it's phenomenally better.
No, it's not done yet.
But it's
so-
90% better.
Thank his mistress.
Did you not get it done?
No, I got
without
most of it done.
her?
She came over and decided that I needed to tackle my desk.
Oh,
So we tackled that together.
Okay.
And I'd already got the majority of the room finished.
okay. No, it looks
So,
great. I'm very proud of you.
Anyway, so at the Pleasure Chest, I got something. It is a plug. And
Is it pink?
No, it is not. Because butt stuff should not hurt. At
If
least
you're doing it properly.
Yeah, not if you're doing it.
Although, did you see that one that looked like flower petals that was open, and then you
the flange one.
and
the
then you
three-pronged
close
flange.
it, put
Close
it
it to
in, and then
insert
it
it.
goes ding.
Of course, it's
Springs
like
open.
3-inch diameter at the
It's-
wide part,
Freaking huge.
and then it opens up to 6 or 7 inches. And I don't want my ass dilated. I just don't like that.
No gaping for you.
Okay, so
Yeah. So anyway, while we were there, I got myself a little leather pride flag.
yes,
Do you know what that flag is? What it looks like?
it's
Yes.
a rainbow with a heart. No, it's blue
no.
and black.
Blue, black, white with a little red heart in the upper left corner.
Yes.
And I wanted that flag, so I bought me that flag. And then I happened to see there was a butt plug in the same color scheme. So I had to get that butt plug.
That's really cute. We
This
need
has
to
not
take a
been
picture of
used.
that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So greedy.
With you, I think would be great. So we'll do it
While
afterwards.
it's in him?
No. If it's in him, we won't see the pretty colors.
No.
So we won't do
That,
that.
that was kind of the joke.
You will see the black base.
The black base.
I was going
The
to say.
bigger, blacker base.
The bigger, blacker base. Well, I was going to say, greedy. So what you're telling me is that you wear your leather pride in your ass.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Are you laughing over there again?
Thank you, Giggles McGee. We appreciate it.
Giggles McGee. Gigglestorm's going to come back and say, no, that's her name.
Wait, do we have a Giggles?
Well, Gigglestorm was one of our former guests.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I wonder how she's doing.
She's doing pretty well. I talked to her recently.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I hope she listens, and I hope she hears this. Hope you're doing well.
I'll message her, be like, hey, we talked about you. Listen.
Hey, I finally got to meet Aki on Discord.
Oh, nice.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, we chatted a little bit.
Awesome.
Good time.
Yeah. It was nice. She's very nice, except that we were talking about food, and she wanted to know what I like to eat because she was going to cook when Gotham Press goes to visit her. And I said, it's easier for me to tell you what I don't like. And I listed blueberries, strawberries, bugs.
Wait, bugs?
Liver. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't want to eat bugs.
I don't think many people want to eat bugs.
I've eaten a grasshopper. Well, so her comeback was, well, I can make a blueberry and strawberry something tarantula coated whatever. And then
You were like, no.
I left.
Don't. You got scared.
I got scared because she said she liked to feed people, and then she asked me what I liked, and then she wanted to feed me the things I don't like. So
I'm sure she was joking.
I'm sure she was joking as well, but I just thought it was very funny because she just.
Hey, Aki, you can always message hi, Mistress Lala. What you should do, Aki, is you should leave her a voicemail.
On Candy's Sweet Box.
On Candy Sweet
And
Box.
what is that phone number?
805
303
1173.
Very good. Candy Sweet Box. Who knows? Maybe Candy will call you back.
Ooh. I want to listen to that phone call.
All right.
I want to listen to that phone call, too.
Well, I think we have gotten off the tracks quite a bit.
Kind of.
I think we're getting close to the end. Are we getting close to the end?
Something about coming off the rails on a crazy train?
We didn't really have tracks.
No,
We
no.
didn't.
We had no show notes because we knew that Joker Knows was coming on, and
Joker
we
knows
wanted
everything.
this to be kind of spontaneous.
He knows everything. So, oh, well, I was going to bring something up, but I didn't get permission first. So let me write it down really fast. But you guys say something.
Party foul.
Oh, actually,
Something.
what we didn't do,
What's that?
did we get a drop pickup?
I don't think we got a drop pickup.
Oh, no.
No? Okay. All right. That was a no, so that's okay.
All right.
All right. All right,
I
then.
want to know what you wrote.
No.
No,
It's private.
greedy.
Private.
All right, so we didn't get a drop pickup. We're going off the rails. It's a fun time. I enjoyed myself. How about you guys?
I had a great time.
Joker?
I had a wonderful time, but I do have a question
Uh-oh.
if we have time.
Let's see
We
if we got an
do.
answer. We got time.
I'm part of the Discord, so I'll get this. How many tops are willing to bottom? Who have the guts to bottom for someone?
Wow. I'm like, I'm willing to bottom. It's
You-
not my thing, but I'm willing to.
You are? I'll top you.
You just want to top me?
I want to top. I want to
And
be.
the
on,
only reason I
I
bring
want to be on
that
top
up-
of you.
The only reason I bring that up is because that question was asked to me not too long ago. Because we do have a couple running for leather titles here in our community, and that question was brought up and kind of made me think a little bit.
That is a very good question, actually. Like, how many tops are willing to bottom?
Well,
Hold on. We have a hand up from the audience. Yes, audience?
oh, she wants to top you.
Oh, she wants to top me. Got
Wait,
it.
that's kind of the other way, isn't it? Bottoms topping. How many bottoms are willing to top?
Well,
Are
I
we
think
not-
it goes for both. Like, how many bottoms are willing to take the role at the top?
Because I know there's some bottoms that just say, oh, no, they could never top.
I was in that space for a while, but then I met Greedy's mistress.
And then you met Greedy.
Well, actually, I've known her for 20 years, but there was a part in our lives where she was really, really, really trying to get me to eat those cookies, and she did get me to nibble on them, and Greedy was the end of the result of that.
I was the nibbly bits.
Yes, you were the nibbly bits. I think there are a lot of switches in this lifestyle, in this group here, and a lot of them are top heavy, and so they would easily bottom, right? Mm-hmm. So even there's actually some switches who haven't who know their switches, but they haven't had anyone top them, but are willing. I've talked to one in particular who is willing to let me top him. So that's fun. A former guest, in fact.
Okay.
I've bottomed many times. It helps me with my headspace. So that's a question that just got brought up, and I was just like, wow, how many people would actually do that?
So when you bottom, do you want the intensity of a scene as you give? Like, can you take that amount of pain that you give?
Oh, I can take a lot more. I'm a pain slut.
Ooh.
Oh.
So I would never be able to top you because I'm like,
I'd giggle if you don't hurt them.
are you okay? Hee hee hee.
I was going to say, when I first got into lifestyle stuff, I wasn't a bottom, but I did bottom for a few people just so I could know what things felt like. Because that's my thing. I want to know, what am I doing to this other person that I am, flogging, caning, whatever.
So I can use a little fucker on you is what you're saying. On your nipples.
I've never used a little fucker on nipples.
Ooh.
Oh, I would do it softly and it wouldn't hurt me at all.
I've done it on the inner thigh.
Did I do that right?
But mainly what I do is where my sadist is so strong, mm-hmm. I have to remind myself throughout that, this crap can hurt from time to time, and it just helps me remember that and keeps my mindset right going into a scene. So
good deal.
That's awesome. You know yourself.
It took a long time to get there.
Yeah.
And I'm still learning. I'm learning new parts of myself every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that masturbation.
Only in your dreams.
No.
Ooh.
Nope.
I want you to write that one down in a story, please. Awesome.
No. No.
Joker, do you write stories? Do you write erotica?
I don't per se write erotica. I write what's in my mind. I write fantasies and
But that's
different
I
things.
bet they're erotic.
They can be. But they're erotic to me. But at the same time, it's just my inner darkness that I like to talk about sometimes.
Darkness is good. We should have a chat.
Run.
I like it. Well done.
Greedy,
Yes.
get off your phone.
I'm looking for a dropped pickup.
No, Greedy, we
Wait.
that ship has sailed.
Bye-bye, ship.
That
I
ship
don't like
has
that
sailed.
ship sailing.
Well, be prepared next time.
We tried.
I know.
Listeners, if you have drop pickups, please drop them in our drop pickup on Discord because we have run out of them.
Have we run out?
We
I
have.
don't think we've actually run out.
Well, then why are we not doing one?
I don't know.
Because we don't
I think
have...
we just dropped the ball.
No, we didn't drop the ball. There are none in there that we have not already done.
Okay. I'm okay. I believe you.
We need to make a list.
I can do that, but...
Please do.
Okay.
If you look at the old show notes, they're all on there.
Right.
Now, have we reached the end, people?
I think maybe. Did you have anything else that you wanted to chat about? That you want to share that's deep, dark, and withering around in your dark, dark soul?
Did you say withering around?
Withering.
Wiggling? Wiggling?
Trying to break free, maybe, but not wiggling.
Oh, my.
No, actually, I'm really well. Enjoy Scotch. My man Greedy and taught me a lot about Scotch the other not too long ago.
I can teach you a lot about Scotch, too, mister.
She can teach you a whole lot about
Clothed
Scotch.
or unclothed?
Yes.
the grin.
She
The
can teach you about
micromanager
it,
had
but I don't think you'll be drinking it off of her anytime soon.
No.
Well, you could do body shots.
You could do body shots on someone
won't.
else while I'm not in the room.
But that's always a good whiskey, though.
It is. Yes. Yeah. If you have any whiskey questions, just let me know.
So, with that, Joker, any final thoughts?
Stay safe, risk, all that. Make sure you talk to your bottoms or tops about what you're concerned about.
Good deal.
Good.
Greedy?
I think this episode has actually been fruitful. I'm very happy with where we've gone here today.
Where did we go?
Into the sexy world. I got to show people my toy.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
We got shown many toys today.
Yeah, we'll be posting those pictures. I've got notes. I won't forget.
Lala, you
Yeah.
got any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Don't be afraid of butt stuff because it's very pleasurable when done the right way. And don't be afraid to top if you're not a top.
Don't be afraid to bottom.
And don't be afraid to bottom.
Tip for the butt stuff amateurs. Go slow and use lube.
Lots of lube.
When in doubt, add more lube.
And if you have too much lube, just rub it in those ass cheeks.
If you have too much lube, add more lube.
Yeah, but I add more lube.
I was making a reference to our favorite podcast. Oh my gosh. Dad wrote a porno?
Wow.
OMG.
Oh, that's
All right.
your favorite. I'm like, I don't know. I haven't listened to that one.
Well, you need
You really
to.
need to listen to that one.
I have a lot. I listen to.
Have you listened to
Perverted
My Dad
Podcast.
Wrote a Porno?
No, I have it downloaded, though.
It's hysterical. Except for chapter 3 in book 1.
That was very specific.
And I'm not kidding.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I think the commentary. Okay, we're going on a tangent. Never mind.
Yeah.
Awesome. Final thoughts.
Well, listeners, it's been fun hanging with you as always. Final thoughts from me. Go out there and have fun. Go enjoy yourself. Try something new. Try something old that you haven't done in a while. Try something old with somebody new. You know?
Are you getting married? Because it totally sounds like a wedding thing.
What?
Something new, something borrowed, something blue.
I don't think I said borrowed or blue in that at all.
I know, but it was leading there.
Not at all.
Try something new. Try something old.
Right. Try something old with somebody new. Try something new with somebody old.
Yeah, it's very okay.
Anyway, listeners, I think that with that, we're done. So go out there, have fun. Don't break your toys. If you do, they won't come back. But with all that, listeners, we are out.
Out. Bye.
Going
Bye, guys.
off the rails on a crazy train.
Oh, get out of my train. Ding, ding, ding goes the trolley.
Something about your caboose?
Not my caboose.